This is a complete 48-hour itinerary for families visiting Zurich. 2 full days, planned by the hour. Everything you need to know before you go, including the one card that makes the whole trip significantly cheaper and easier to navigate. A printable version of this itinerary is linked in the description. If the video is useful, it takes about 10 seconds to subscribe. Zurich is compact, exceptionally clean, and straightforward to navigate, which makes it one of the lower stress European cities to visit with children. The tram network covers almost everywhere you need to go on this itinerary. The lake and the river are central to the city rather than on its edge, and the main attractions are within reasonable distance of each other. The food is also more child-friendly than most families expect. Rösti, fondue, and chocolate are not exactly difficult sells. The city is expensive by European standards, but one card, which we'll cover in a moment, significantly offsets the cost for families. April through October is the best window for visiting Zurich with children. July and August can be hot. Both main attractions on day 1 involve outdoor walking, so start early if you're visiting in summer. December through February is worth considering specifically for fondue season, though some outdoor activities are weather dependent. The city centre or Seefeld neighbourhood are the most practical bases for this itinerary. Both give straightforward tram access to everything covered in these 2 days. Currency is Swiss francs, not euros. Zurich is consistently ranked one of the most expensive cities in the world. Factor this into your planning. A full budget breakdown for a family of 4 is in the printed itinerary. The Zurich Card is the single most important logistical decision for this trip. It covers unlimited trams, buses, S-trains, lake boats, and the Polybahn funicular. It also gets you free entry to over 40 museums, including the FIFA Museum, a free lake cruise, 50% off the Old Town walking tour, and 20% off Lindt admission. For a family of 4, the 24-hour card costs 96 Swiss francs. It pays for itself before lunch on day 1. Buy it at Zurich Airport on arrival, at Zurich HB main station, or in advance via Get Your Guide. One important note, the card does not cover the journey to Kilchberg where the Lindt Museum is. You'll need a separate point-to-point ticket for that leg. Approximately 34 Swiss francs return for a family of 4. For snacks and supplies, Migros and Coop are the main Swiss supermarket chains. The Coop at Zurich HB is open daily, including Sundays, the most convenient option for stocking up each morning. Buying drinks at tourist sites or the Lindt Cafe is significantly more expensive. Carry refillable water bottles. Zurich has public drinking fountains throughout the city with clean tap water. Taxis and Uber are available but expensive. Budget 20 to 30 Swiss francs for a short city centre journey. The tram network is almost always the better option. Day 1 starts in the Old Town at 9:30 a.m. with the Zurich Tourism guided walking tour. This is the official tour run by Zurich Tourism, approximately 2 hours departing from the main station. The route covers Bahnhofstrasse, Lindenhof Hill, St. Peter's Church, which has the largest clock face in Europe, the medieval Naderdorf district, and the Grossmünster Cathedral. Guides cover the city's Roman history, the Reformation, and local figures in a way that works for children as well as adults. With the Zurich Card, admission is 50% off, approximately 37 Swiss francs and 50 cents for a family of 4. Book via zurich.com or Viator. Link in the description. For lunch at midday, stay in the Niederdorf area. 1 or 2 streets back from the main tourist routes gives significantly better value. Order Rösti, the Swiss potato cake, as a side dish if your children are conservative eaters. Most traditional restaurants have it on the menu alongside sausages and schnitzel. After lunch, walk to the Polybahn, the small red funicular that connects the city centre to the ETH University Terrace in under a minute, free with the Zurich Card. At the top, the Polyterrasse has panoramic views over the Old Town rooftops, the Limmat River, and on clear days, the Alps. Allow 30 to 45 minutes. No booking required. Take a rest break between 2:30 and 4 p.m. The Zurich Card makes it tempting to keep moving. Resist it. The rest break is what makes the Lindt visit enjoyable rather than a slog. At 4 p.m., take the S8 or S24 S train from Zurich HB towards Ziegelbrücke and get off at Kilchberg, approximately 20 minutes. Buy a separate point-to-point ticket at the station. The Zurich Card does not cover this journey. The Lindt Home of Chocolate features the world's highest freestanding chocolate fountain at 9 meters, interactive exhibits on the history of chocolate, and unlimited tasting in the tasting room. Adults pay 14 Swiss francs with the Zurich Card discount, children aged 8 to 15 pay 10 Swiss francs, and under 7s are free. Allow 1.5 to 2 hours. Book well in advance. It sells out weeks ahead, particularly at weekends. For dinner at 7:30 p.m, take the tram from Kilchberg back into the city and head to Zurich West or Langstrasse. Both neighbourhoods have a broader range of family-friendly restaurants at lower prices than the Old Town. Day 2 starts on the water. At 10 a.m, walk to Björklieplatz Pier, a short walk from the city centre, and board the short lake cruise, the Kleine Seerundfahrt. The cruise takes 80 minutes and passes lakeside villages and waterfront properties. It is included free with the Zurich Card. No booking required. Board at the pier. Available April to October. At noon, take the tram to the FIFA World Football Museum. Tram lines 5, 6, 13 or 17 to Bahnhof Enge. 3 floors of exhibition space including the original FIFA World Cup trophy, over 1,000 items of memorabilia, interactive gaming zones and a giant pinball machine, particularly strong for children aged 6 and over. Free multilingual audio guide included. Open Tuesday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m, closed Mondays. Entry is free with the Zurich Card. Without it, a family of 4 pays 76 Swiss francs. Have lunch in the Enge neighbourhood near the museum. Good range of options within a short walk. No need to travel back to the Old Town. At 3:30 p.m, take the tram back to the Old Town and walk 5 minutes up to Lindenhof Hill, a quiet hilltop park on the site of a Roman fort. Panoramic views over the Limmat River and University Quarter, a large outdoor chess set, and a children's playground. Free, no booking, and significantly less crowded than the main tourist sites. This is the deliberate low-energy afternoon stop. Walk down to Sechsuleuthenplatz at 5 p.m, the large open square by the lake with the Opera House as backdrop. Walk the lakeside promenade towards Belle au Vieux. Sit by the water before heading to dinner. For the final dinner at 7 p.m, book a table at Swiss Cookie restaurant inside Hotel Adler in Niederdorf. It is widely regarded as the definitive fondue address in Zurich's Old Town. 9 fondue variations, including the House Adler special blend. The interactive format works well with children. Budget 35 to 45 Swiss francs per person. Book in advance at swisscookie.ch, at least a week ahead at weekends. Note that fondue is traditionally a cooler weather dish. In summer months, it is still served, but is most atmospheric between October and March. A few notes on food. Swiss cuisine is more straightforward for children than most families expect. Rührsti is a crispy grated potato cake, essentially a large hash brown, and works as a side dish with almost any meal. Fondue and raclette are interactive dishes that suit families well. Raclette is simpler if you have younger children who find dipping messy. The Zurich speciality is Zürcher Geschnetzeltes, sliced veal in cream sauce served with Rührsti, worth trying at a traditional restaurant if your children eat veal. For a sweet stop, Springli Confiserie on Bahnhofstrasse at Paraplatz makes Luxemburger Lee, small, delicate Swiss macarons available in seasonal flavours. A natural stop after the Old Town walking tour on day 1. On budget, the full 48-hour cost for a family of 4, excluding accommodation, runs approximately 800 to 1,000 Swiss francs, around £755 to £940 at current exchange rates. The Zurich Card contributes significant savings within that figure. A full breakdown is in the printed itinerary, linked in the description. One reminder on bookings: Lindt Home of Chocolate sells out weeks in advance. Book before you travel at lindt-home-of-chocolate.com. Swiss Cookie Fondue restaurant requires advance booking, particularly at weekends. That is the complete 48-hour Zurich itinerary for families. A printable version with all timings, prices, and booking links is in the description. Download it before you travel. If you have been to Zurich with children and there is something we have missed, or a destination you would like us to cover, leave a comment. We read all of them. New itineraries are added regularly. Subscribe if you would like to be notified when the next one is published.